Before this video starts, I just want to let everybody know I have done some more research on the Gen 3 2020 seed scent system, and there are a few things in this video that I am doing wrong. I admit it, I acknowledge it, and if you guys have installed this, I'm still very confused on how the system works. So if you guys have installed one of these, go to the comments below and let me know about the smart connector. That's the biggest confusion I have, is because if it goes on the planter, then I don't have the cables to hook into the box in the tractor from the planter. But if it goes on the tractor, I don't have the cables to go from the box to the smart connector, and then I also don't have the cables to hook from the planter to the smart connector. So please help me out. I'd really appreciate it. Go down in the comments below if you've installed one and help me out. Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. I am super excited about this one today, guys, because we have our Precision Planting 2020 Gen 3 seed sense monitoring system. So starting over here, we'll start with the easy stuff. We have the instruction booklet for the screen right here, okay? And then in here we have our beautiful monitor. This is what's going to be inside the cab, giving us all our information and everything. Look at that, it's beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. And we have cords for it, mounting brackets in the tractor right now. We have what is the, I don't know if this is an EMU or IMU, but this is the brains right here. We have the globe that goes on the top of the tractor right here. Look at that, so pretty. And then over here we have, this is all mainly planter side stuff. So we got, these are the sensors for the corn planter. We have, these are called smart pins. It's so that we can see how smooth the planter is riding while we're driving. And yeah, vacuum pressure kit, sensor kit, I mean. And yeah, a bunch of stuff. One thing that I do know where it goes, and that would be this monitor bracket, because it goes anywhere we want it to. And also this little cable, it just plugs into the power on the tractor. That was an easy one. But other than that, I have no clue what I'm doing. I found some instructions, and I'm gonna try and follow them to the best of my abilities. Do you know how hard it is to try and set up a tripod inside a tractor? I have two legs on the door that's not even latched, and then I have one just, I don't want to think about it. So first step is to mount the display. It says, actually, I think we can do that right now. I need some wrenches to take that piece off, but I'm gonna do that off camera. I'll show you guys where we're gonna mount it, and then I'll just mount it. We got our monitor, obviously. It's just so pretty. I just want to sit here and hold it. You guys have no idea how much I just want to skip the entire installation and just plant with this thing. It's all right. So this is the monitor bracket. And this side mounts to the tractor, this side bolts to the back of the monitor, and we are going to put this right here. And yeah, it's going to be kind of easy difficult to put it there, I think. So yeah, we got 3 holes there. I think we're really only going to use one. That's the right size hole for that, so yeah, I don't know. We may mount it on there and just use the center hole and mount it up. And let me hold the monitor up so make sure it's not going to be in the way of any levers or nothing. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty good. So let me grab the bolts necessary, and we can also move this side to side if we have to, just to keep it out of the way. So there she is. I got the steering wheel about where I use it. The shifter doesn't really matter, it's not in the way, and that looks really good. And I still have everything pretty loose so that I can hook up cables and everything without problem. So now we have our first empty box. 2020, isn't that beautiful? I'll tell you what, the 2020 system is a lot better than the year 2020. The next step is to install this bad boy. And this doesn't have any mounting holes or nothing, it just goes wherever we want it to in the cab, which that's the problem, because I don't know where I want it. And yeah, if that fold box wasn't there, I would mount it right there on the side right there. But since it is, I have that little gray thing right there, that's my mini refrigerator I want to keep with me when I'm planting, and I'd like to put it there, but I'm thinking this is gonna have to go there, which is sad, I know, but you know, sacrifices have to be made. Yeah. Or it can go behind the seat, I think. For now, we'll just set it there, and we'll see what kind of cables are coming out of it and stuff, and we'll decide later. So with that installed, the next step was to grab the Ethernet cable that came with that and run it to the screen. So now we have a Cat 6 cable. We're hooking it from this box to the screen. Bye-bye. I may need that again, so yeah. So this cable, they gave us quite a bit of it. I think 10 feet, not 100% sure. So we take this, we plug it into here. I don't know where, I just know here. So nothing's really labeled, so I'm just gonna pop this in right there. Boom. Alright, nice. This has 2 Ethernet ports on it and a USB port, I believe, for exporting data to a laptop or something like that. So we're just gonna put this here and run this along here. Bum, bum, bum. We're gonna have some serious cable management that needs to be done in here when I'm done. Sadly, I'm the one to do it. Also, we could have paid somebody to do all this, but it's like $150 an hour. So that means I'm worth $150 an hour. Hey guys, so I have been working on the 4960, getting this 2020 put in on the tractor side, and I am having a bit of trouble. I think there is a missing cord that I need pretty bad. So let's get started. I'll just run you guys through what I have so far. I have the, let me find a place to stand, satellite GPS globe on the tractor right there. It runs into a hole and then over here and then down through a hole, and then right now it runs, you can see it right there, and it's that light down along the ROPS, and it runs into the back of the cab. And if we come in the cab here, we can see we got all the cables routed through this back cable port in the back of the cab. So the GPS comes in and it hooks up to, we have the power adapter down in the bottom, and the GPS globe plugs into it, and the 2020 seed box plugged into it, which is down in the back right there. And I have the power hooked up to the box. I have what I think is the correct cord for the implement can, and then I am missing a 6-pin OEM can cable to go back to the smart connector, and then we have the GPS globe in the fit 4th port on the box, and that comes up and it splits, and we have it hooked up to our John Deere radar, which is down on the front, down there, and then I have it hooked up to the GPS globe, and then there's a Cat 6 Ethernet cable next, and that runs up to our display monitor right there. And yeah, so what I am missing is a 6-pin connector to go down in that box down there, run through this hole in the back, and connect up to this. This is the smart connector, and this is what I have come to think is what connects the planter and the tractor together. So this is what I'm planning on doing, is attaching it right here, and then all the cords will run into it and out the bottom. So I have what I think is the right cord for the implement can right here, and that plugs in right there, and I believe this round port is for the implement side, so the corn planter side. The new monitor, or the new wiring harness running through the planter, plugs in here, and then the 6-pin connector that I'm missing would run into the box and into this port, I think, and the factory cord on the planter would plug in here. So I'm missing this cord and I need to figure out if I need it or not. And then I don't have the planter side, I don't have the round connection for this either. So yeah. So on the planter side, I have it kind of laid out over here. We have 3 sections of wiring harness. We have one out right now. They split the wiring harness into 3 pieces for each wing and each and then the middle section. And I think I'm missing the hub that plugs everything in the center before it goes up to the front on the tractor. These are the some sort of sensor, I believe, for you're heavily monitoring 4 rows, I think, and then you're sending the factory row sensors up there to make sure everything's still planing. At least that's what I've gathered from it. Still not 100% confirmed. I can't find a lot of good instructions online, so yeah, and nothing really came with it except for a monitor manual, so like showing how the monitor lays out. So I am having a little bit of trouble, but hopefully we get that straightened out. And yeah, because I want to get this on and get out there and start planting some corn. That's what I've been up to. So we got some more stuff to put in the tractor and on the tractor, and we got the head back for the 44, so we're going to be mounting that up soon. No injectors yet, sadly, so we can't get the 4960 out. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.